Namaste everyone. My name is Sachin Sharma and I am one of the co-enablers of the Test Chat community. Thank you for listening to my episode in TestFlix 2022. Let's see what I have today to talk about. Let me quickly share my screen and we can start from there. Okay, here's the topic. Uh, I'll be talking about the career of testers, wherein we'll see how the professional transformation goes from different phases to different progressive phases in testers. And the analogy which I'm using here is how a bug is converted into butterfly, one of the beautiful transformation of Mother Nature. So when I say word transformation, what does that mean? Transformation is basically the process by which one entity, state, or capability is converted into another one. And that will be base of my talk, wherein I'll be talking about how tester's career transformed from one phase, initial phase, to different phases, and then eventually a very important phase of their professional career. This is the analogy which I am going to use. I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this slide, but just to understand that there are four phases through which an egg get converted into a beautiful butterfly, and that's how the journey is related to career as well for testers. So, what are those four phases for tester? This is important slide. In all the career of testers, they go through these phases: learner, follower, leader, and influencer. And remember, these are phases, these are not stages. You cannot achieve, it is not like you should achieve one in order to go to the next one. It's not like that. Phases means the first will stay with the second and so on, but the sequence is important. One cannot be a leader without a very good learner earlier. So that's how the importance of phases in the same sequence. So my talk will be majorly will be talking about the important characteristics of every phase, one major caution that needs to be taken care while we are making mistake in that, and one happy suggestion from my side to that phase. So let's quickly start. When we say learner, I believe these people are enthusiastic. Well, enthusiastic does not really mean with the physical attentiveness. Physically active or so. These people are exciting to learn things, enthusiastic about newness in their life. That's what learners are. These people are curious. They should be curious, that burning desire of knowing something new, what makes them a good learner. So they are curious, and then they actually focus on enhancing their ability to do work. So if you combine all three characteristics, these are major one, we come to a point that these people are skill oriented people. They focus everything to develop a skill in the beginning of their career. Now, what is the caution that I was talking about and I want to present here for learner phase is they actually learn things which are in fashion. That's a problem. They should not follow the trend. They should learn thing which is important to them. Something which is popular is not necessarily important for you. So that I'll suggest, do not learn just because it is in fashion. And one of the suggestions that I have is you have to focus on aligning your learning towards the goal you're working for. The project you're working, the company you're working in, whatever is important to them, focus your learning towards that, around it. So you will be a good learner. Followers. When I talk about followers, I believe these people are ambitious because they have learned things. Now they know where to go. They make aim in their mind, and then they are, moving towards that aim. That's why they are ambitious. These people are experimental, of course, because the foundation is ready with learning. Now these people follow the, follow leaders, they follow people, they follow content on internet, they try different things. For example, if you talk about testers, they are they tried Selenium plus Java, now they want to explore Python, or they want to explore different tool like Cypress, or some low code no code tool like Test Sigma. So this is what they do to achieve better from whatever they are working right now. And hence these people are very much focused on career path. They are focused on growth. and they want to achieve more because they know that they have spent enough time in learning. Now they want to follow what is important to them, achieve it, and then go towards better career. So these people, if we combine all these characteristics, they are career oriented. So learners were skill oriented, followers are career oriented. Caution that I suggest them that they are majorly doing is they are following the masses, they are following the crowd, and that can be a big problem. You are spending your energy towards something which is not even relevant to you, but because somebody is doing or majorly people are doing, you are following it. That could be a problem. So I would suggest, please, they should not follow the masses. They should be selective towards what they are following, and they should avoid web pollution. Certainly, what is web pollution is, quickly I'll tell you. If you search anything on internet, you get thousands of links. Anybody is writing anything on internet, so we have to filter out what is important. Now the filtering part is what I call web pollution. Whatever is pure will come, and then you have to follow it. How to know what is pure, authenticated, something that needs to be followed, is again a different story, different art. We should definitely talk about this point some other day. But please be selective and avoid web pollution. Leaders, when we talk about leaders, they are visionaries. They know vision, and if you see the specific icon, the vision towards the growth is what they are focused on. That's how leaders should be. They are disciplined. They are disciplined towards their time, and they're disciplined towards how to give time to others whom they are leading, and provide them platform to go grow and go beyond their limits. That's how these people are. And eventually they are working towards one of the mission or many of the mission in their life. And that's why if I combine all these characteristics, I see leaders as mission oriented, skill oriented, career oriented, and now mission oriented people. These people are leaders. So if these people are so smart, what is that they can make mistake? They actually wait for a title to show their leadership. Do not believe in designations, titles, an opportunity to come towards you, and then only you will show leadership. I would say you need that attitude of leading things, not only people, leading initiatives, leading mission, and you are leader. So do not wait for these things. And instead of that, what I'll suggest is you should be like a leader instead of feel like a leader. Somebody will tell you you're a leader, start feeling about it. Instead of that, do something and be a leader where people. So there are two type of leader. People have to follow, and second, people want to follow. I recommend, suggest, and request you to be the leader whom people want to follow, even if you are not designated leader. And the last phase which I want to talk about is influencers. Now, what do I say about influencer? I do not have that understanding and knowledge, but I've observed, because I've been active member of the test chat community, and we see what influencers mean. These people are certainly experienced people with a lot of achievements. If you see the stars, these are achievement, and they're experienced. Then only they can influence. No one, like, just because I know some influencer or I want to be influencer or I have some follower on my social media, I cannot be influencer. I need to have that experience and great achievement. These are impactful people. They generate impact on many other people's life, and that's why they are influencers. And they have this amazing art of how to generate a wisdom or a knowledge, creativity, information with a lot of things that they have learned, known, tried in their career. And that's why these people are basically wisdom oriented. Everything that they do is driven by wisdom that they have achieved, and that's what they want to transfer to people. That's how they influence. So what is the caution for influencers? Well, this is what I believe in and my opinion. While I talk to a lot of people in community, I think influencers, they are limiting their circle of influence. How? When the influencers speak about anything, and there are a lot of newcomers who do not feel confident to talk to influencer, they are hesitant because from the level of understanding they are building, somewhere there is a gap between from the level of understanding these newcomers want to achieve, and I have seen it very significantly. So I think they should collaborate more with different sort of people, because they have power to influence. They have to reach to the people whom they want to influence, majorly to the newcomers. I believe beginners should be influenced by a very expert kind of people. So they should not limit it, but they how they'll achieve this, they need to be active in communities, activities and events. And I have seen amazing influencer in testing community. They are so much active on social media platforms and events, in competitions as a judges and sometimes as a participant as well. These people are real influencers for me, and this is how I want to be, and I want everyone to be like that. So after four phases and different caution and different suggestion, I still see there is one way that should be followed, whether you are in first phase or last phase or any category. This 3D approach will work. What is 3D approach? It's discover, define, and then decide. Discover where you are, what you know, what is that you don't know is important to know, and what are the capabilities that you have. Then define where you want to reach, what is that which you want to achieve, and in just a middle of it you will realize what is the path that will take you from where you are to where you want to be, and then you have to take decision of taking your first step. That's what 3D approach is, and this is how we need to do at every point of time in every phase of career. We should follow 3D approach, and that should work for us. So eventually, when I say dividing the phases, I mean dividing the career into phases and focusing on specific thing from where this idea came, is this beautiful line which says, well, it is in Hindi. It says, "शौक होते हैं हर उम्र में जुदा जुदा, खिलौना, माशूका, रुतबा और खुदा." That's how entire age of humanity, entire age of professionalism, entire age of testing career is divided into different phases, and in every phase we have different specific shock, fitur that we have, and we need to focus on it to achieve something better in that phase and be advanced, ready for the next phase. That was my talk. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Namaste.